my favorite bodybuilder right now? You know what's funny? Is I haven't really had time to really dissect everybody's physique. I don't really have a favorite bodybuilder that's competing right now. What I try to do is look at the genuine mindset from these guys. As far as their bodies, I mean, you know, I appreciate their hard work and stuff like that. I miss some of the bodies that I competed against. I miss seeing like the prime Jay Cutlers, the prime Victor Martinez, the prime Dexter Jacksons, Branch Warrens, Dennis Wolfs, Ronnie Rocco, Kai Green. I miss those. So those are the ones I really think about. It's just my era. I just think about those more than the current guys. Because honestly, I feel like those guys are, I do feel like they're better in their own way. The new guys, they look really good, and I'm a fan of theirs. I just don't have a favorite, I guess. I don't have a favorite. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, my era was dope, man. It just, I don't think people really think about it. Like, if you take all of our physiques in our prime, these new cats, man, I don't know. They'd have a hard time. They would really have a fucking hard time. They'd have a hard time going against that. Oof. And it is also because of a variety of things, you know. Genetics, overuse of, you know, products that are out there and stuff like that. It happens all the time. But I do feel like my era was just legit. Like, oh, I forgot about, you know, like Rodin too, you know, like he's in there. Yeah. At our primes, oof, nah, these guys ain't messing with that. John Jay, what's happening, man? Yeah, I might, you know, you never know, man. I might be in Arizona, you know. Might be out that way. You never know. What about Ramy? I think Ramy has a real opportunity to figure this out, and I think, personally, I think he looked better at the Arnold Classic. I was actually there. I wasn't sitting, you know, I wasn't sitting in the audience. I was actually in the green room. But yeah, I'm very perplexed as to why he received that placing. I have my own thoughts, but I almost feel like I need to talk to some judges to understand like what their mindset was too. And, you know, because I think something doesn't mean that that's the way that it should be. So, you know, I would love to, you know, even on my own podcast, you know, just chop it up with, you know, Big Steve or Jermaine or Tyler and kind of understand. Because that way it allows me to help you guys too. You know, I can have my own opinions and all that stuff, but I would love to be able to, you know, make it make sense. Oh yeah, you already know, DJ. Like, yeah, Dennis James in the building. Of course, if I'm ever in AZ, you know I'm hitting you up. Plus, we gotta chop it up anyway, man. It's been a hell of a long time. You know, we didn't really get to chop it up like at the Olympia and all that shit. You know, he's dealing with Ramy and all that stuff, man. That shit's backstage, man. That shit was still, man, that was so crazy last year. That backstage was so small. What's it saying? Alright, so I'm gonna my wife's calling me inside. I think she's got something going on for me. So I got sun. I got in that cold plunge. It's time for me to go to work. I just want to tell you guys, thank you for your ongoing love and support. Appreciate you. Have a great freaking Monday. And my DMs are open for questions and stuff like that. If you really want, I'm going to create a mail list so you can text me all your questions and stuff, and then we can get this really going for my YouTube channel. I really appreciate all of you guys. If you haven't already, you can go my Heath TV on YouTube and subscribe, because Sheree and I both are going to be putting up a lot of different content on there, whether it be training, whether it be doing actual lives through YouTube on here. We could be a little bit more in length, and the quality would be really good as well. So have a great freaking week. Be intentional about everything that you want in your life. Do not rest until the job is finished. And if you can, write out the thoughts, write out the things that you are going to do. Not that you just want to do, but that you are going to do today. I actually have a whiteboard in my office, and I write like everything. And then I look back at it and say, did you get this shit done? And it's like, no. Well, then why not? And then you make an excuse, and you're like, nope, no excuses, just go get it.